Well, if you received a speeding ticket from an automatic camera, you might be getting your money back. The I-team has discovered another city issued citations based on the wrong speed limit in school zones.
Last year, we told you how the Jonesboro Police Department gave out bogus tickets. Our investigation got drivers $76,000 in refunds.
Well, now the Fox 5 I-team reporter Johnny Edwards has found the same thing happening one city over, but worse, Johnny.
That's right, Russ. In Jonesboro, we found hundreds of questionable tickets. But right next door in Riverdale, we didn't find hundreds. We found thousands. The street signs say one thing.
In my opinion, the flashing signal says 25 when flashing. And then if it's not flashing, I'm thinking the speed limit is 35.
But these traffic enforcement cameras play by their own set of rules. Well, if it says 25 when flashing and it's not flashing, how's the driver supposed to know?
It is sending a bad message. If it's not accurate, then it's misinforming them.
We took a look. A Fox 5 I-team analysis discovered more than 6,000 speeding violations mailed to drivers who shouldn't have been ticketed at all. All of it due to 6 cameras clocking drivers who passed Riverdale High and Riverdale Middle Schools.
Initially, this is presented as a good idea, as a good way to slow the people down and create safer school zones. If we're going to engage in constant problems, do we need to revisit the idea of, is it really working?
The Fox 5 I-team discovered the same problem last year in Jonesboro, involving cameras managed by the same company, Red Speed. Here's the issue. To get a ticket when these signs are flashing, by law you have to be going at least 11 miles over that 25 speed limit. But many drivers got ticketed as if the lights were flashing, when they clearly were not. The speed limit should have been 35.
It's 9:05, the light is not flashing, and I'm doing 36 miles per hour, and I got this in the mail.
This driver, Ann Owens, warned the city about the problem early last year, telling City Council she received multiple tickets on Lamar Hutchison Parkway for going just over 35. Once again, after 9 a.m., when the lights were off.
I got another one in the mail, then another and another and another, till I got 5 more in the mail. And each time I came through the zone, the light not flashing, I'm doing 36, 38, and I couldn't understand why was I getting tickets. These tickets are $130 a piece.
Police Chief Todd Spivey dismissed her tickets, but did not launch a systematic review. He's doing that now. According to the chief, the problem in Riverdale may be that the cameras are programmed according to this schedule, which is printed on some street signs. And these times don't line up with the times that the flashers actually flash, which is set by the county's transportation department. So when do the lights blink? We checked with Clayton County Transportation, and we checked the flashers themselves. They go on and off according to this schedule.
I got 8:59.
The chief even saw for himself.
Oh, there it goes.
There it went.
There it
9
went.
o'clock.
9 o'clock a.m.
9 o'clock.
Yet we found thousands of drivers wrongly ticketed after that time, after the speed limit went back to 35.
Well, if they've been made aware of it, they should refund the money.
One legal expert said, it's the signs that matter. Attorney Kim Kahili-Fry formerly worked as a traffic prosecutor for Cobb County.
What makes these tickets erroneous?
They are not following their own signage, right? You're saying that even people who are going within the 35 mile are still getting tickets, even when the lights are not going off. Then that's not a valid ticket.
Immediately, as soon as we walk away from here, I'm going to instruct the lieutenant not to validate any citations between 9 and 9:05.
We estimate this discrepancy has affected more than 5,600 drivers and resulted in more than $500,000 collected in potentially invalid tickets. We only looked at data up to early January, so there are likely many more. Red Speed gets a 35% cut of every violation paid. The company told us they won't comment until after their agent meets with the city next week.
They got a lot to talk about.
They certainly do. So what's next in all of this? And is it impertinent to point out that given this 35% that you've mentioned, that The company stands to benefit from the mistake.
Well, this is the second city we found with this, so we don't know about that. But the chief is going over our research, and he's comparing notes with red speed. And he has told us that obviously any tickets that were invalid are going to have to be either dismissed or refunded. And the mayor of Riverdale told me the same thing this morning. So we'll be keeping you posted on how that's going.
Yeah, well, with the lady who got multiple tickets, that adds up, the amount you get charged for.
Well, she got her tickets dismissed, but a lot of people we found got multiple tickets that did not get them dismissed. And a lot of these folks, just like with Jonesboro, don't even know this is happening because the ticket is such a low amount. It's sort of a nuisance, and you just pay it and move on. And not everyone can do the research that we've done here.
Well, it seems like everyone agrees they should get their money back.
Well, absolutely. I think this police chief is definitely trying to do the right thing.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Johnny, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.